here, and this is Killer Kyle, and welcome to Wheels of Fury. Here, and once again I'm ill, so we will be doing another Skype video like we did last year for our WrestleMania Best and Worst. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. In any case, I've tried to find footage for Guilty as Charged. I found a few matches. I don't know, it's like last week, but maybe a little bit more, a lot more reviews. I just finished Wrestling with Regrets. How did you find it?
It seems to be one of those things where you go on like YouTube and look for something. It restricts from what you're looking for. So like you could be looking for videos for, let's say, Guilty as Charged, and you find, let's say, a couple of the matches, but mostly what you'll find is like reviews, or say you're looking for something that just in general, and what you find is something totally different than what you were looking for. It's like, oh, this is frustrating.
Pretty much. Usually could find WWE and WCW shows, but for some reason it's like ECW is kind of hard. But
yeah,
we did find a few things, and I try not to plagiarize from other reviews, but we had the Bad Street Boys versus Cyrus and Jerry. And yeah, that was a really good match, actually.
Yeah,
there was one more person. Let me just check this. Yeah, Cyrus and Jerry Lynn. What a fucking good team. And, you watch Don Callis nowadays, and, yeah, I mean, when I was watching him, it was more or less the Jackal.
Yeah.
But it was kind of the same ECW. But this was a good match. Of course, Jerry Lynn and Cyrus won. And that's when Jerry Lynn cut the epic promo. A very good match.
It was one of those things where you see Cyrus throughout his career, and you see him managing that group in the WWE, or doing what he was doing in ECW as like this executive for the office of ECW or whatever it was. But you wouldn't you don't even think Don Callis as a wrestler, and yet there he is doing a match with Jerry Lynn. Now, I don't know if Cyrus had any previous experience with wrestling. He probably did, but for the most part, throughout his career, he was like a manager, or for ECW, this executive for TV studio or whatever it was.
Pretty much.
And now he's doing commentary on Impact with John Matthews. So, I mean, it's a little interesting just to see the fact that he was actually in a match.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
In what was probably ECW last year, basically.
Now we have Danny Doring and Roadkill, who defeated Julio Durno and Easy Money in a World Take Team match. This was a good show. You know, a lot of nice high-flying spots there. It's always hard to justify how good Easy Money was in the match.
Yeah.
I think, you know. And yeah, there was one point where there was a very cool reversal and they had a double team move. So, I mean, it had new ECW tag team champions. And
right.
So, I mean, but yeah, that was a really good match. And I wish I could find more of that.
Yeah, for sure. The one thing about Danny Doring and Roadkill is Roadkill, they called him the angry Amish chicken farmer or whatever.
Yeah.
Danny Doring is this pretty boy, like he's your basic wrestler, but completely different from Roadkill, but they work so well together as a tag team. And as far as Easy Money and the other guy, there were interesting partnership tag team. Don't really know a whole lot about them. Like I know quite a bit about Danny Doring and Roadkill, only having seen them have matches before.
Right.
Whereas Easy Money and his partner don't really know a whole lot about that tag team.
Exactly. Well, let me now go on to Nova, who was Simon Dean, who interfered in this match, actually. And the only thing I can remember from this match was Electric Claw in Chris's eyes to get, I think it was Simon Dean, I'll call him that, after the figure 4 leg lock. So this was a good match. Again, something I wish I had, you know. I don't have a lot of ECW shows, unfortunately. So, anyways, yeah, there it is. Also, in these shows, you got some backstage promo with Steve Carino. A lot of those, actually. Oh. Then you have C.W. Anderson versus Tommy Dreamer in an I Quit match. And that is the shit we talk about. Because there is blood. You have chairs. You had CW take a massive bump outside. The match basically ends with CW getting in whatever that move Tommy used to do.
There's one spot where Dreamer put Anderson through a table, or it was the other way around, and Tommy used a part of the table. It was like the part that kind of goes around the top of the table or whatever.
Yeah.
And put him in like a SDF with it. Yeah, he quit.
Cool.
It was a good match. I remember that very well.
Oh yeah, for sure. I gotta watch this again. I know I have Hardcore Homecoming, which was apparently before this. Or no, it was before One Night Stand 2005. Then you have the Unholy Alliance. You have Tajiri and Mikey Whipwreck. Those two were a couple. And they defeated Kid Cash and Super Crazy and the FBI. So, this was a really good match too. They got their shit in. You got the Japanese strong style of Yoshihiro Tajiri the Mexican luchador, super crazy. Of course, the full-blooded Italians. You know, Nunzio's always been, little Guido, always has been a great wrestler. Wow,
Oh, yeah.
that's pushing it a little bit. But. And then, of course, Mikey Whipwreck. So, Tajiri and Mikey won the match with Tajiri's playing the Green Mist. So,
Yeah. Having Yoshihiro Tajiri and Mikey Whipwreck as a tag team was very interesting because, like Matt said, you've got the Japanese strong style of Tajiri and the unorthodox, out there, wild, crazy style of Mikey Whipwreck. And then Kid Cash is known as a very high-flying kind of wrestler. Later on in his career, he didn't really do a whole lot of high-flying stuff, but early on in his career, he was always doing high-flying stuff. And yeah, this match was very, very good.
nice. So now we have the Simon and Swinger with Don Marie and the Blue Boy, aka Blue Meanie, who is trim as shit here, and Jasmine St. Clair, and they actually no contest with Balls Mahoney and Chili Willy. Yeah, not really much to say about this match, except, yeah, Blue Meanie, I remember his weird stable with Gold Dust and whoever else was there. And Chili Willy, I can't remember. You got Don Marie and her insane angle with Tori Wilson and Al. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, but this was a good match, unless, you know, it was a no contest. Balls Mahoney, definitely one of the interesting wrestlers that unfortunately fucked his own life up, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
I do remember seeing Blue Meanie when he was trimmed down, and it's like, wow, what did you do? Did you hit the gym really hard and start dieting? Or, you know, what happened? Because for a long time, he was really overweight. And when this particular character, I guess you could call it, is almost a knockoff of the Godfather.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he went from being fat to trimmed to, I guess, being fat again. Well, he had the one night stand thing. But, I mean, for no contest, this was still a pretty good fight. So, and now we have a ECW World Title Ladder match. You've got the Sandman versus Steve Corino with Jack Victory and Justin Credible with Francine. Yeah, this was another really good match. And what was mentioned with Wrestling with Regret, talking with Brian, well, I didn't talk to Brian, but it's edited out on the WWE Network, if you can find it anyways. So you don't have Metallica's Enter Sandman, you don't have Pantera's Walk, or Alice in Chains Man in a Box.
Right.
And, of course, the audio for the audience is kind of edited out.
Yes.
But this is still a really good match. Obviously, Sandman gets his ass kicked quite a bit. Steve Corino get hit in the head with a ladder, not the ding-ding. And Sandman went up on the ladder and won the match and became the new ECW champion. So Idol comes in, he guards Sandman, and then he's like, I want a fucking match, or I'll kill your family, and he gets into that. So of course, Sandman's like,
Ring the fucking bell.
Yeah. And then the match proceeds. And then Sandman gets all fucked up. A gore, power driven through a table outside the ring. And I think that officially gets it. He's your new ECW and then, of course, television champion. And he'd be the last to have the belts. But it's funny because Rhino left ECW for a while. But he came back, won the belt, and then when ECW closes his doors, he eventually would go to TNA afterwards. Well, years down the road anyways. But after this match, Cyrus and Jerry Lynn come out with the Baldies, and Cyrus and Jerry Lynn cut a promo, and then out comes Rob Van Dam. And then they have a match.
Yeah.
So, and apparently, according to Brian Zane, anyhow, it wasn't as good as, I guess, the matches that they had in '99.
Yeah.
So,
the one thing with Jerry Lynn and Rob Van Dam is they always had good matches against each other. And with this match, they either were missing something or something wasn't the same as it was previous matches that they had. Well, at least that's what it seems like when you watch the review of it with Brian Zane. And going back to the Rhino thing, where he was the television champion and then ended up winning the world title from Sandman is, okay, yeah, Rhino beat Sandman to become a dual champion, but then shortly after the pay-per-view happens, like a month or two or something like that, ECW closes doors, and Rhino never defended the world title or the television title. It was basically, he becomes a dual champion, holds both titles, and that was it.
yeah, that's fucking dumb. But I mean, that's the way it was, and Steve Corino would go on to WCW for its last run before he wrestled the Indies, and then, of course, Ring of Honor, he was a commentator with Nigel McGuinness. He did have a match with Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen for his last match in Ring of Honor. Just Incredible would go on to WWE and be in a stable with X-Pac and Albert. So,
Right.
ECW was a good brand, and I think that's unfortunate that Vince McMahon had to take it over, because, unlike WCW, ECW was the brand that was different from all the rest. They were anti-establish, whatever you want to call it. And I think the closest thing you have to a ECW is Ring of Honor.
Basically, yeah.
So, but yeah, this was a good show. And we made it, yay! My voice is all fucked up, so. That was Guilty as Charged 2001. And next week is Money in the Bank. So that'll be interesting. Yeah.
Yep.
The storylines are shit lately with some of the feuds, so. There's a few good matches, I'll say that. But we'll get to that when we get to that. And then the week after that, we're going to talk about something different. And, one of the best Canadian wrestlers that ever lived in the wrestling world. He's in a famous family. He had a tragic death in the ring. We'll talk more about that, but we talk about the 20th anniversary of Owen Hart and his death.
Yeah.
So, there it is. Anyways, so, for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye.